complex issues, not only about the issue itself, but also about the law behind it and what the legal position is, or in some instances, which you'll see when you see the show, where there is really no right now, because some of our episodes are also futuristic. So there needs to be thought about how the legislation is going to be drafted to deal with those questions. So that's to answer your research question.
Okay.
And about differentiation? So the differentiation, yes. I mean, I think we were also a little handicapped, as Monica said, that one cannot show it absolutely accurately. Judgments take years to sometimes get delivered, and we have a judgment coming at the end of every episode, which is definitely far away from reality. Also, like she was elaborating, there are lawyers like Mr. Daftari, who was brilliant, many others, including my father, who are very dramatic in their approach in court. So there is a lot of drama, there is a lot of laughter. Both Varun, Shriya, many of the other actors playing lawyers would ask me that, is it filmy? Is this a little too filmy, or is it like this? So no, I myself have seen it. I've attended court when some really good lawyers are arguing, and it's very entertaining. It is very engaging. It is almost like theatrics. Right. So I think all lawyers definitely have acting ambitions as well.
In fact, theatrics is definitely needed. Varun, you represent the sun god. You represent the sun god. You represent the art and everything. And now in this film you represent the legal world along with your co-actress, right? So if that be so, I have a very interesting question, because I have never faced a situation like today's panel, because I have always been amongst professionals. And now you are also a professional, but you are an actor. Huh? Keeping that perspective in view, may I ask you a very simple question? How, as an actor, you prepared yourself and got into the skin and below the skin of a lawyer to understand what you have to portray and enact? This is my first question. And second question, do you think that what you have seen in movies and shows before, have they really helped you to enact the role you have played, or it is your director who has created a lot of difference in you?
So as far as the research is concerned, we started by picking Shefali's brain, because she's surrounded by lawyers. She's been to many law court situations.
Law is in her blood only.
Yeah, it is. It is. She's the only one in the family who's not a lawyer, apparently. So we picked her brain. She told us about her father, her brother, many other lawyers she knew, and the kind of mindset that they had when they were picking up a case or getting into a case or walking to court. Like, she mentioned about somebody that when they take on a case, they blindly believe in it completely. And I think that was a very strong aspect for Deepak. And a lot of little nuances like that which came from her and Jayant were the basis of the character. And also what happened was that I went to the trial court in Mumbai, and there was this guy over there who we walked into many courtrooms, there were sessions going on in there. And there was this one particular lawyer who was there, and my friend who was taking us, she said that, he's the favorite of the lot over here. And I saw him argue the case, and he was quite flamboyant about what he was doing and the way he was arguing. And my friend also said that he's a favorite over here. He kind of gets his way with the judges, and he walked in and out of court with a little swagger in him. And I feel like I was almost destined to sort of see him that day, because it just gave me that conviction to sort of play Deepak in that sense, because Deepak is very energetic and animated and also honest at the same time. So I went back home that day, and I think, everything was just playing in my mind. The whole day was just replaying, and I think what was the main thing that I took away from him was that he really looked like he was having fun, with what he was doing. It looked like he came alive when he was arguing that case. Like a lot of us come alive when we're in front of the camera or on stage like this. So I think that was something that I could sort of relate to. And after that, it was like, you know, see, if another actor was playing this role, he would play it differently. So I saw it like that, and I said, if I was to be a lawyer, how would I argue the case? What would be my theatrics, so to say? So yeah, a little bit of this, little bit of that.
Thank you, thank you. You know, Shriya, why did I tell Varun that you represent the sun god? Here, lawyers reflect light on cases.